Opening of the 5th annual African American Military History Exhibit.
And this year's exhibit has even more significance as it celebrates the anniversary of one of the most well-known group of African American groups serving our country's military.
The Buffalo Soldiers Historical Society is an organization that perpetuates, promotes African American military history from the 1800s to 1951.
Prepping for its 5th year, the exhibit continues to expand to showcase as many branches of service as possible.
This exhibit extends way beyond the Buffalo Soldiers. We have the Mumford Point Marines, we have the Tuskegee Airmen, we have a unit called the 688 Female Postal Battalion. Those sisters went to Europe and got the mail on time. So when we say African American Military Unit, we are displaying information from all branches of service, to include the Merchant Marines.
This year's exhibit has special meaning since it celebrates the 150th anniversary of the creation of the Buffalo Soldiers.
The Buffalo Soldiers were established July 28, 1866 by Congress. There were 2 cavalry units and 4 infantry units. Now, the 9th and 10th ended in 1944. The 24th and 25th, they served until the 1950s.
People might know of the Buffalo Soldiers thanks to Bob Marley, but they might not understand a void needed to be filled after the Civil War, and African Americans stepped up to show their patriotism.
President Lincoln had decided that this would be an opportunity to bring forth a military unit, but that came from Frederick Douglass promoting the opportunity for blacks to have the right to fight. So if you take it back to the Civil War, and you had African Americans fighting as United States colored troops. At the end of that time frame is when the Buffalo Soldiers were created, and their main purpose was to keep peace out west. And also, they protected the railroads, they laid the telegraph wire, and they were your main peacekeepers on the Western Front.
While the Buffalo Soldiers were mainly stationed out west, they did play a significant role in American history as they passed through Tampa.
The Buffalo Soldiers came through Florida and camped out in Tampa before they went overseas to fight the Spanish-American War. They fought, and they actually were the unit that should have gotten the credit for securing San Juan Hill. It wasn't really Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders.
Oh, and here's a little nugget that very few people know.
Jackie Robinson was a Buffalo Soldier. He served with the 10th Cavalry, then later with the 761st All-Black Tank Battalion out of Fort Hood, Texas. It was through his service and Jim Crow law that got him put out of the military and gave him the opportunity to become the baseball player that we know today. Now, fate has it that he just happened to get on a boat leaving Hawaii 2 days before Pearl Harbor was bombed, and that's why he joined the military, based on the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Joe explains the importance of sharing these stories with today's youth.
What we say is our history, your history, American history. And it's important that people understand the value that we've added to this country. And pretty much during your learning years, when you're going through public school, you rarely get to know about African American heroes. So it's important that we share this information, not with just the black kids, but with the public at large, so that they understand that we played a very important role in making this country the America that it is today.
Knowledge is power. I'm Rance Adams for River City Live.
Wow, I didn't know that about Jackie Robinson.
I don't have time to tell you the story, but it's a really, really good one. So you might want to do some research on Jackie Robinson. But the exhibit launches Sunday, and it runs all the way through July 10th. It's going to be in the 4th floor atrium in the main library downtown. Everybody's encouraged to visit. You can check out their website through ours. They've got a big fundraising gala coming up, so they encourage you to check that out. But go to rivercitylivetv.com and click on the As Seen on River City Live button, and you'll get to their website.
Lots of history. Thanks, Rance. All right, coming up on River City Live, we have a delicious take on mac and cheese with our friends from Winn-Dixie. But first, here's what's coming up with the news at noon.